Maybe it's just me, but I feel like as you get older, bugs get less scary. In the last couple of years, I've kind of noticed that they've gone from being creepy crawly to kind of pretty to me. Except spiders. I'm really trying to like spiders, but they still terrify me. And lately, I've just been finding beetles to be so beautiful. So we're gonna do a fun and easy sketchbook exercise to celebrate their beauty. Grab your watercolors and give them a good spritz. For my first one, so that you can see what I'm doing, I'm gonna fill my brush with a bunch of water and a teeny tiny amount of black so that I make a very light gray color. And beetles and most insects are broken up into kind of three main parts. And the first part we're going to focus on is their big shell. And for this, I'm going to make a straight line, and then I'm going to kind of make a rectangle that's flattish on the top, rounds out on the sides, and then kind of slopes back in. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, just mirrored. And then I'm kind of thinking about some of those beetles that are really shiny and they shine unexpected colors, but they're also just kind of a black colored beetle. So I'm going to drop in some yellows, greens, oranges, kind of on the high points of the shell. And then I'm going to grab some black and I'm going to place that kind of around the edges of the shell while everything's still wet, so it kind of bleeds together. It's going to get kind of messy, but it's still going to look really neat. And then the next two parts of the body are actually the head and that middle part. Some of them kind of bleed together. And on this one, I'm going to make kind of a trapezoid type shape. And we're just going to assume that both of those parts kind of fall into that shape. Again, I'm going to drop some of those fun colors in and then some of the black around the edges. And then I'm going to fill my brush with more concentrated amounts of that black color. And at the very top of their head, I'm going to add in two little antennae. And then I'm going to add in their first set of legs. And that first set of legs actually comes out of that middle part of the body. I'm going to drag out, make an angle, go up a little bit, and then out again, kind of flick. Mirror that on the other side. Their second two sets of legs connects to the big part of the body. And for those, I'm going to go up, and then kind of straight down and then out a little bit. Again, repeat on the other side. And the beauty of painting these beetles is that you can play with these different variables. So you could stretch out the body of some of them more and make kind of like a long oval that's split in half. You could also focus a little bit more on the head where it's rounded and then have that middle part actually kind of stick out. You can play with the colors and give some of them spots, and some of them you can drop those different colors in. Some of them you can keep solid colors if you wanted to. But for each of them, as long as you add in those antennas and then also the legs in those specific placements, they end up looking so cute, and there are so many possibilities. Some of these beetles on here are inspired by real beetles, and other ones are beetles from my imagination. I love this one so much. I think they all turned out so cute, and even if you are a little afraid of insects, at least we know these ones aren't going to crawl on us.